Okay guys, let's do some turkey baking cupcakes. So good, I love these things. So what you're going to do is, I told you about the wontons. Because I only had a small pan like this, I cut my wontons in half. And it calls for 12 ounces of diced turkey. Well, I only have these little things, so I just took half of a pound and I diced it up. And I'm going to put it in my bowl, okay? I might have could have diced it smaller than that, I guess, because these cups are tiny. I think I have a different idea to do with these. I think I'm going to layer it. I don't think that's going to work to suit me. I don't think I'm going to get much in there. Alright, I'm going to throw these back in there as chips, you know, because we can have them as chips. And I'm going to do something different with this. I'm going to make a layered thingy. Let's see. These have lids. What in the heck was that? Okay. Alright, these guys have lids, so I'm thinking these will work. So, while they're making his chips, I'm going to use full wontons, and I'm going to line this pan with the wontons. Now remember, my big muffin pans can't fit in that oven, so it is what it is. So it's looking like, let me diagonal these puppies. I'm not the best cooking video person, but hopefully you find some recipes that you might like and that are bariatric, keto, low carb friendly. These fit into either of those. I'm bariatric, can eat it. If you're on keto, you can eat it. Okay, so I just lined the bottom with my wontons, and when they come out, I'm gonna throw these in to bake for about 3 to 5 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna chop up more meat. I'll just take it in thirds, and then, well, maybe I'll go in 4. And then I just slice it. My eggs are cooling, by the way. They're done. And then what it calls for is 4 Laughing Cow Swiss, which we have. Okay, so 4 Laughing Cow Swiss. If I can get it open. And then it asks for a 3/4 cup of cheddar. I don't have cheddar. I forgot to grab it. Actually, I didn't forget. That's a lie. I thought I had it, and I don't. So there is no cheddar. But you drop your Laughing Cows in there. And yes, my hands are clean. If you would think I would cook without cleaning my hands, well, that's just crazy. I don't know who do. Oh, shit. I gotta get these out. I don't know who would do that. But it won't be me. Okay. So there's some chips for salsa. Or just munching. Alright, I'm going to throw these in now for about 3 minutes. Just to crisp them up a little bit, that's all. Continue to drop my Laughing Cow in here. So I asked Chucky where my containers are. He says they should be there. Where's my meal prep containers, Chucky? In my vehicle. Does the look not say it all? Men. Men, men, men. Okay. So, let me throw my junk away and wipe the cheese off my hands. Get a measuring cup. Maybe I'll drain my eggs again. Trying to cool down my eggs. Okay, so now I need a measuring cup. That might be my mother. It is not. Alright, and I need 3/4 cheese. Again, I don't have cheddar, so I'm just going to go ahead with a Mexican blend. And now I'm going to nuke this for about, probably a minute and a half. You want to get this creamy, okay? So I'll go 130. Oh, I forgot to add my mustard. Bacon and my bacon, but that's okay. It was supposed to be bacon, turkey. Well, I don't have real bacon. Then I add mustard. Yeah, okay. I'm right. Okay. Tablespoon of mustard. I'll just use one of these. Before I stir all this, I'm going to add my mustard. Well, no, I don't have to do that because I can squirt it on. I forgot about that. Okay, hold on. The only kind of mustard I like. French is yellow. This looks to be good, so I'm gonna give it a whirl and see if it's nice and melty. See, it doesn't have to be completely melty, but it has to be able to be mixed together. And oh, that's just gorgeous. If you've never had these, guys, I'm telling you right now, you're in for a treat. These are the bomb. I made them when I used to coupon. I made them for the people at Dollar General. They went crazy. Absolutely crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to add a tablespoon of mustard. Or a little more because I love mustard. And mustard's good for us. The turmeric in it. Okay, so that's about the consistency you're looking for. It doesn't have to be melted like into slime or something, but that's what you're looking for, okay? So now again, this is a little crispier than it should be, but that's okay because you're going to put this on top of it, okay? So let's just section these out. And then you're going to drop, one thing I forgot. Bacon bits. You can add real bacon, but this is just as good. I'm just going to dump in some bacon bits because I am going to put some on the top. Okay? And this isn't going to be near as good as when you do it in the muffin tins because then it's actually little cups. But you can layer it too, whatever. It's still going to taste the same, right? So that was probably, I'm going to guesstimate, a 1/4 cup of bacon. That works. Okay, so now we're going to take this and drop it onto our wontons in our pan. And I'm going to spread it out as best as I can. So now it should look like that, okay? And then you're supposed to layer it. So I don't think that these wontons are going to cook. So what I'm going to do is just break them, these chips that I made, and I'm going to just drop them on there because then it'll just stay. Now, in between there, you can add like chopped kale, tomatoes, whatever you want to do. But I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to do this. And then we can get it out and do it like, eat it with a fork type, like taco salad. I really need my oven fixed, guys, because if you've seen these the right way, you'd be like, oh my God. And they pack so lovely into that, like that cake pan I showed you. This is quite unconventional, but it will work. And it's good. I mean, even if you just want to flop it on a cucumber or something, it works. And it's not like I'm going to a party with it. But if you're going to a party or you're making them and you have an oven that actually works, what you want to do is you want to make sure that you bake the wontons for, say, 3 minutes probably in a conventional oven. And then pull them out, blop your mixture in, top it with cheese, and then bake it for 15 to 20 minutes. And then when they cool, you can put them in your pan or whatever. So this is what I have, and I'm going to bake it for, I'm going to say 15 minutes. And I'm also going to drop my rack because it's too high. Am I going to drop my rack? Yes, I'm going to drop my rack. Okay. I'm going to put it right on this. In they go. 15 minutes. All right. So, that's my wonton taco cups. And I'm telling you, they're the bomb. Now I'm going to clean out my mess. And I'm going to get egg things ready. They should be egg muffins, but mine are going to be egg loaves. Because, again, my muffin tins are that big. So, yeah. Let me put my stuff in the fridge. Clean up my mess. And I'll show you how I do my eggs for my thingies. And it works because I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll be back. That wasn't dirty. That's garbage. Okay. Extra wontons. Whoops. Alright, I'll be back, guys. Alright, so I'm starting my crack slaw. And I got the other half of that ground meat. And I'm going to brown it. I'll tell you that right now. There's my bean soup simmering. I did add a little bit more pepper. I added some soy sauce. And that was exactly what it needed. It just kicked it up. And I added 2 more big handfuls of my kale mix. Okay, and then over here I want to show you what, please ignore my messy inside. This is Charles not cleaning my oven out. I could kill him. Okay, so they're not done, and I do add eggs. That middle one's looking good, so let me just pull that out for a minute and let these 2 cook better. I do add cheese, but I do it at the very end so that I make sure my stuff's cooked through. Let's get a knife and see what happens here. Yeah, see, look, when I put a knife in the middle, see the yolky coming up? That's not done. Okay? So that obviously has to go back in. Alright, I'll be back. Alright guys, I'm just going to do it like this because it is too hard for me to hold the phone and do my thing. So now I got to find my crack slaw recipe, which, again, I thought it was right here. I know where it's at, though. At least this time I do. I thought I got it out, but I didn't. And there it is. See, this is what's nice about this. When you're making stuff, you can pull these out and you don't get them dirty. Okay, so let me check my stuff and then I'll tell you what goes into our crack slaw. I gotta put a thing here for my... Okay. It's just my burger. First thing you want to do for sure is brown your burger. That's number one. And I'm really sorry about the quality. I don't know that that's going to be the best quality of this video. But, again, I'm not a cooking channel. I just thought I'd show you because I decided to meal prep. And I know a lot of people are health and weight conscious, especially with the new year starting. And maybe something I do can help you all out. So, that was my only goal of this. My eggies are looking good, but not done. Okay, so, crack slaw gets... Once you brown your burger, you add onion powder, salt, ginger, garlic powder, and coconut oil. And soy sauce to taste. And then you add your coleslaw mixture and you mix it all up. I'm telling you, if you never have tried it, treat yourself and make some. I ran into a lady at Walmart last night and I got her getting all the ingredients. I said, yeah, I don't remember exactly what goes in it, but if you type egg roll in a bowl or crack slaw, you'll find it. She walked out with every ingredient for it. So that was pretty awesome. So, I gotta tell you, that soup is delicious. Oh, so good. Wim might even eat it, to be honest with you. We'll see. Alright, maybe my soufflés are done. Let's check them out. Nope. Still just a little bit. Oh no, it's really watery in the middle. Okay. Yeah, so I don't think we should fill them that full. This is a trial and error. In the muffin cups, they go perfect. So I fill them 3/4 full. I think maybe the best plan of attack is maybe half full. So the next one I do, I'm going to half fill it. Because it's just, you got to think, it's an omelet in a mini bread loaf, basically, is what you got there. So... Alright, I'm going to let my kids in, continue cooking, show you more progress. I'll be back. Okay, so I put my other egg loaf in the oven and I'm going to drain my burger. for my crack slaw. Okay. Finish cooking it. Now, if you were doing keto, you would want to add bacon grease. We're not doing keto. Chucky could have it, but I can't have that fat, so I'm not going there. So I am just going to add regular virgin olive oil just to keep things cooking and moist. But for right now, I'm going to add my seasonings. So I'm going to add my ginger. Again, I've made it enough, I don't need to measure. I'm going to add my ginger. Come on. Okay. I'm going to add my onion powder. Ow, what the heck? Oh. My garlic powder. Olive oil, about 2 tablespoons. And soy sauce. You want to go light in the soy sauce because it's extremely salty. This dumps out like a Helen. Okay? And then you want to mix that all up. Smells very Asian, guys. Too bad there isn't smell-o-vision, eh? My hamburger was done, but I like it really done. So, I'm going to cut my... I'll show you what I got. I think I showed last night, but I'll show it again. I'll let you know if I need more than a bag. But for right now, I'm using a pound bag of tricolor slaw. Okay? So I dump that on in there. I'm going to give it a good stir around. Nope. No more of that. There's a lot in there. And then basically when your cabbage is, you know, soft, you're done. It's ready. And I'm going to add some coconut oil. Where is my coconut oil? Here we go. I have liquid oil. Just going to add a little bit to get some moisture going. Coconut oil doesn't hurt. There's like 0 carbs, so you can have as much coconut oil as you want. And it's one of the best things for you. Actually, now that it's cooking down, I could add more. Maybe half a bag. And then with the other half a bag, you can add it to your salad. Or make coleslaw or whatever you want to do. I'll probably just put it in salad. go with that much. I didn't quite use half. See what we got when I mix it up. Oh yeah, that looks perfect. You want to have an even ratio. I'll show you in a second. An even ratio of meat and vegetable. Unless you're like an absolute carnivore. And again, the nice thing about this, you can freeze it in containers. I usually only ever make stuff that can be frozen, simply because there's no way 2 people is going to eat all this in the time it would take to spoil. So, yeah, no. And I think we can use a little bit more. Like I said, you want your ratio almost even. If I had my way, it'd be all slaw and maybe a 1/4 cup of meat. I don't do meat very well. I mean, I eat it, but very rarely, and I'm very, like, I'll pick this meat apart. I will pick out the vegetables and eat hardly any of that meat. The kids will get it. You know what? That whole 2 bags can go in here. See, you never know till it cooks down. That's the thing about it. And if you would add it, it would just be too much. But yep, that's great. I'm glad I got the 2 bags. There we go. In it is. Oh, my back's killing me from all this standing. I'm used to my computer chair is a Serta. It is the best. I love it. So now you just want that to cook down, and that little bit of olive and coconut oil was just enough to get this to where I needed it to be. And when it's done, if I need to add a little more seasoning, I sure will. But for now, I'm not going to taste it right now, but I will then. That's about what you want it to look like. A nice even ratio. Okay? And now I'm going to cut a piece of my egg loaf. Like, okay, here's a loaf, and I can get, let's see, 1, I'm going to cut it into 4. 5 maybe. 5. So out of this, I can get 5 pieces this size. Look at this. Isn't that great? Imagine that for a breakfast or a lunch or a snack. Absolutely perfect. And it's freezable. You cannot beat it. So there you have it, guys. That so far is my meal prep with my egg loaf, my white bean bariatric soup, my cracked slaw, and of course I made eggs. Oh, and my turkey bake. And on top of my turkey bake, I'm going to chop up kale, but I'm not going to put the tomatoes on because we all know tomatoes get icho. But I am going to chop up kale and put it on top of here that when you scoop some out, you can get the kale with it. So that's what I'm going to do with that. That is nice and cool and ready to be dealt with. So, and these chips I'm going to give to the kids because, just because, I don't want them. Alright, so for now, I'm going to go. I'm going to have to get Chucky to, I don't want that cabbage roll soup to take all night. So we have a great big pot, and I'm going to get him to dump it in and bring it over here. And probably by 8 o'clock we can have that soup done. Because I don't want to be up at midnight putting stuff away. I mean, I'd be up at midnight anyway, but if I am, I'd like to be crocheting, not cooking and working on that stuff. So yeah. Alright, so for now I'm going to go. I'll be back with more, like when I divvy it up and all that good stuff. I will be back, I promise. I'll show you my egg salad. I'll make my egg salad. This is going to be several videos. So for now, I'm just going to say thank you all for being with me today, off and on, while I did my meal prep. I still have broccoli slaw to make. I still have my egg salad. I still have tuna noodle casserole. My bagels. Oh, my back. Oh, I could cross crack slaw off my list. I still have to chop up my kale for my turkey wonton stuff. So I got a little bit to go, but for now, I'm done. I'm going to finish up what I'm doing, let everything cool, and I'll be back when I'm ready to package it up. Thank you all so much for being here, and I will talk to you soon. Bye-bye. Hi, guys. Okay, so here's the rest of the fruits of my labor. Some bean soup in this dish. This is some rice cauliflower, broccoli slaw, sesame seeds, Asian stuff for in stir fry, and bean sprouts. I got a whole bunch of dishes of them. There's some hard-boiled eggs. There's the big thing of crack slaw. I had the same size dish of this Asian stuff. More soup. More egg loaf with kale and greens in. More bean soup. There's my little containers of egg salad. A big container of egg salad. Okay. And my husband's getting the big pot. You'll see the cabbage. Oh, there it is. Okay, hold on. I'll show you the cabbage stuff. Give me a minute. I'll be back. Alright, there's the cabbage soup. What happened was it was too full. And I needed Wynn to help me. But there you see my balls. And she's going to simmer for a while. Going to lit her up and let her cook. Alright. Thanks, guys, so much for being with me on my meal prep. Say hi to Wynn.
Hello.